In today's episode, on our Mars base, we will be constructing this beautiful dome. Yes. Alright, good morning fellow Martians. We are back on the surface of Mars. And sorry, it's been a while since I posted the last episode, but yeah, there have been so many good games that it's kind of hard to keep up. Anyway, as said, today we're gonna go and we will be constructing the dome, but I first want to go and tackle this box, this circuit box. This is amazing, by the way. I really love it. You can put in multiple circuit boards and just, you know, have them stored there, because they will have been honestly clunking my inventory. So big kudos to the devs for actually introducing those. So yeah, and what's the funniest part, you can put this into the cupboard as well. So you have all of your boxes, you know, all of your side panels conveniently stored. Alright, with that being said, what we now want to go and we will be constructing the dome. Yes, the dome is the big ticket. I mean, our hydroponics bay has been, you know, active and doing a little bit of stuff, but then again, I want to go big. Right, so we put on our helmet, and that will be able to tell me which sol it is. It is sol 46, yes, it's been so long that I have forgotten, honestly. Anyway, so let's see, what do we have here? We have here the water workshop sink, yes, where we can recharge our hydration, and that has been sorely needed. And there's a battery charger. I would really like if there was an interior, you know, wall socket, so I could, stick my fingers into it and go like, and then get my suit recharged. But then again, it doesn't work that way anymore. You have to get the suit charger, but there you go. You can still stick your finger to the outside sockets, apparently. Anyway, container, we're just dumping things from my inventory into the container because this container will be building the dome. Yes, right. And oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I will be building the dome using the rover, haha, rather than just building it like that. Okay, I think I need also some circuit boards. So I'm gonna be dumping some circuit boards, small, medium, large ones, whatever. We're just gonna be dumping a few of them in the trunk. Yes, because those are also needed when constructing shit. So yeah, there you go. Use. I'm really happy to finally have gotten to this point where I can be constructing stuff with the rover, because that means I will be able to create metric crap ton of materials and build on a larger scale. Whether or not I will need to build on a larger scale now, that becomes a question, doesn't it? Because I'm not sure. My base is already big enough for me. If we had multiplayer, then it would make sense, but then again, we'll see. There are still a lot of things that we want to construct. So anyway, come on. This is the dome. Yeah, but I want to turn it so that it connects. Like that, exactly. Alright, I'm happy. Good. Now let's get our rover so that it can construct this beautiful dome. And then we'll start to need to think about the ways how to fill it, because currently the only thing that I can grow is beetroot and potatoes, and I mean, honestly, that's not that interesting or engaging, because beetroot and potatoes could in theory grow in dome, but what's the point? For the dome we need trees, apples, and other interesting things, and yeah, I think it's gonna be cool once we actually have to find it. So I'm probably gonna have to mount in the near future an expedition where I go out and I seek out those various seeds. Yes, okay, so there we go. We're gonna go now with welder. Yes, come on, welder. There we go, beautiful. Change this to the welder, and then we're gonna be starting the weld. So come on, dome, extend, connect. Can we weld? Oh, there was something. Come on, where you are. Oh, there we go. Hit it. Maestro. I really like how this is being built. And this is being built fast, as opposed to the hand building. This is really cool. Look at this glass plate, and just imagine how cool it would be if you get a multiplayer and you have like 2-3 rovers constructing the base at the whole time while the other 3 are going out collecting resources. I mean, come on, devs, we really need it. I know it's an afterthought, and I know this game was meant to be played alone, but if you could cram it, it would be just amazing. Look at this. It's so cool. Yeah, alright. Back to the meat of things and potatoes. We're gonna be packing this into the transport mode. We have built the dome. Yes, okay. And in theory, I could say like, oh, thank you very much for today, that's it, bye-bye, but we're not going to do that because we need to figure out the things that we can fill it with and how we're going to do that and connect and everything and all that jazz. But first things first, I think I want to go and park my rover. And then we're gonna do a tiny bit reshuffle. I really like how this base is turning out. I will want, of course, to create medium domes and all that, but for the time being, it serves me quite well. This one, botanical garden, 2 workshops. Of course, workshop will get a little bit of reshuffle, but the other one is just temporary. And 2 big charging pads, one small for the truck and one big for the rover. Yeah. It's sort of like, you know, when they ask, well, who was it? Was it Sir Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein? And they ask him, okay, so, you know, can you make me like 2 holes on the door? The big one for the dog and one small one for the cat. And the guy said, like, you know, but don't you just use like one big one for the dog and the cat can use it? But how then will the cat get in? You know, sort of. Anyway. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back and come on, rover. I'm looking to park you on this big guy because big guy allows us to modify the trailers and all that jazz, and it has its own 3D printing, which is actually very convenient. This big one is a huge help, to be honest. So rover, get in, and it also acts as a charging station for the big rover. So I find it to be actually quite amazing. Okay, so we have parked the rover, and then we're gonna go out and we're gonna be changing the tipper, I think, or the trailer, or whatever you wanna call it. So, let's go outside. We have to wait until the pressure equalizes. And then we're gonna be changing the trailer. Yes, this trailer we only need for construction. And this will be handy because if we want to go somewhere in the future, we could actually just take this trailer and build a base. You know, point blank, just do it. Okay, but for the time being, we are good with this as is. Alright, looks good. It's being changed, good. And let's go in. I really want to see what the dome looks from the inside. And look at these beautiful wind farms. It's amazing. Okay, so we're going inside. Equalizing the pressure. Right. Ah, look at this promenade. Yeah, I'm really eager to see how does it look. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Airlock. And look at this. This is our field. Yes, botanics. Oh, and our beetroots are growing, which is nice. And then crossing into the big open dome section. Isn't this amazing? Isn't it marvelous? And it looks amazing. Yeah. I've got to plant myself some trees here, and I'm gonna be on the mission until I do so. Yes. So definitely, dome is amazing. We want more domes. Yes. Speaking of the domes, let's check out the gnomes. So what do we have for the, you know, okay, this is not done, right? Fully grown, and there are 92%, so we are almost done with the plants, which is good. That will give me enough food, and the reason why I need so much food is we will be taking on the expedition. So if we go for an expedition, I expect to take a lot of, you know, MRIs with me. So yeah. What do we have here? Can I create another bottle? Oh, there you could now create oxygen bottles and that kind of stuff. Wonderful, but I think I do need silicone for that. Suit battery, I need silicone for that as well, and I don't have any silicone. Oh boy. So I guess I will need to go on a mining expedition or fishing and try to get at least a little bit of silicone. I don't know if you have any silicone there in the big guy. Let's check out the big guy. Maybe we have some silicone over there. Because if we have, then we could in theory do that. Let's see, what do we have? Okay. Inventory. Silicone, no, 1 piece. Oh boy, that, you know what that means? That means mining trip is pending. I'm gonna put the spectral detector, and we will need to go prospecting for the silicone. Yes. Alright. Let's go. Onwards we go. There we go. So let's check out if we can find any silicone, because that will be very important. I don't need the large amounts, but I do need small amounts for the personal battery, so I could exchange it rather than, you know, sticking my fingers into the electricity socket. I mean, I've got it electrocuted enough times to know that this is not that fun. It's kind of fun that the devs make it that this is gonna be your charging station, you know. How are you gonna get charged? Well, you know, you take your pointy finger and then you stick it in the socket and go like, and then you're charged. Sure. By the way, kids, don't do that at home. That's definitely not a good idea because, well, you might get seriously injured. Anyway, let's check out these pillars. Do we have something of note here? I'm gonna go out now, and I'm gonna be checking each and every one of these pillars to see if I could find one that has most silicone. So, what do you have? Aluminium, iron, nope, iron. All of them have silicone as a subcomponent, but none of them has it as a main component, which is actually making my life a little bit of a snag. Okay, iron, aluminum, iron. Yeah, well, this happens, so that means that you're gonna do a little bit of a soul searching. So I think I'm actually gonna go and I'm just gonna mine whatever I can find and hope that the subcomponent of silicone that I get will be just sufficient enough. What I am missing, and I would really like in the game, so Dev, if you're watching this, I would like the ability to have scanning on the rover, or from the rover. So while I'm on so I don't need to go out and, you know, like scan every single mineral per se. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go with a drill now. We take out the crane camera and let's start drilling. Brrrt. Yeah, here we go. That's what we're doing. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of components that we're going to be placing inside. Okay, we're not going to drill you. You are a drillable component. Good. Let's drill the rest. Come on. There we go. Just drilling rocks, and we're gonna be getting our load filled completely. Yeah. I forgot how satisfying drilling is here, actually. You know, you just get rid of all these, and what's now? Sleep deprivation warning. I mean, it's 3:20 in the afternoon. I get that you you need a power nap, but this is ridiculous. I think sleeping is way too overpriced, so to say. Overhyped. Alright, let's see, we can drill this, we can drill that, come on, can we drill this? No, yes, no, this doesn't need to be drilled. This needs to be drilled, come on, let's take out these rocks. My crane is not enough, okay, can I actually drill these components, because maybe rock might fall towards me. There we go. Now we're talking, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be picking up these rocks. These ones I cannot reach apparently, so I guess I'll have to deal with it. So let me take the grabber. You know, it's funny, I realized if I say a grabber, it sounds like crapper, so sorry about that. I meant grabber, the one that grabs things and picks them up and puts them into the trailer, not the other kind. Yeah, okay, so let's take you, Sunshine. We're gonna be picking you up, placing you. Oh, a little bit of a, you know, 3D error. Alright, and after the eventful evening of drilling, I've actually just placed this too, so let's see if we have managed to collect some silicone. This dragged on for a while, and obviously I'm really tired because it's now almost 1 AM. Let's unload things and see if we have everything, and yeah, then we might go running off to sleep, because otherwise we're gonna be changing night and day, and that's not a good thing to do. Right, okay, it's unloading. Do we have anything else? Let me see. New technological point for technological advancement, and that's the mechanical one. That's nice. Alright, so what did we just unload? Did we manage to get at least some silicone? Because I really needed to go to silicone. Oh, 287. We're going to take it with us and we're going to take it into the indoor printer. And, well, I'm actually quite happy with that. That will work pretty nicely. Okay, so we're going to go there and let's do that. Beautiful. All right. Anyway. We're gonna go there and we're gonna go grab a sleep, and after that everything is gonna be dandy. So what we're gonna do is, I think I'm gonna have some water, eat some food, and probably crash in for the night, I think, because that's what we're gonna do. But now we have silicone, so we can actually print a lot of stuff that we need, which is wonderful news, especially the, you know, the personal suit batteries and all that jazz. So yeah, there we go. Alright, there you have it, guys. I mean, I hope you liked today's episode. Make sure that you press a like, and if everything goes well, I will be seeing you in the next one, which probably will be coming along not that far in the distant future, but, you know, let me know if you like this Occupy Mars playthrough. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks, signing off.